I need to quickly set up an LLC. My name is Andrew Ayers. I'm a lawyer who works with families and business owners to protect their legacies through planning. In the next few minutes, we're going to talk about how you can quickly set up your LLC. Now, most times when people come to my office and they want to set up a business, they've spent some time planning. They've met with people, perhaps they put together a business plan, but every now and then, some people come to my office and they need that LLC set up yesterday. For example, I once had a client come to me literally with a government contract in hand, a payment ready to be processed, but he hadn't set up the business yet. So we needed to create a company to be able to receive the government payment and get working. Now what had happened is this client of mine had tried to set up a company online. He figured it was easy, just go to a simple website and you'd have a company. However, he got lost in their maze of forms and recommendations, and he wasn't sure what to do next. And he said, I should probably call an attorney. So one of the first things you need to think of, especially when you have a quick setup of an LLC, is why are you setting up the LLC? Did you speak to your accountant or an attorney about it? Or was your friend who's never started a company saying that that's what you need to do because he heard it on a podcast he was listening to over the weekend? So speaking to professionals and doing your research can be a very important step when deciding if you're going to set up an LLC. For example, in New York, to set up an LLC, you have to publish the fact that your new LLC has been formed. If you're doing this in the 5 boroughs of New York City, that publication requirement is very expensive. Now, attorneys and accountants, we know how you can get around that. We have our ways of doing it so our clients don't spend thousands of dollars publishing in the city. But if you go to just a basic website online, they're not going to tell you that. They're going to have you set up with a Manhattan address and a very large publication bill after you've spent your money with them. So how are we going to get this company set up quickly? The first thing we're going to do is work with professionals. This is not something you want to try to do yourself online. What you'll find is that many states actually provide for expedited services, meaning they can handle corporate filings faster than normal. They can get you filed quickly, and then you'll need to contact the IRS to get an EIN for your business. But this can be a very fast process. In most states, you're running about 2 to 3 days, maybe up to a week. But if you need this company set up quickly, it can be done. But work with a professional when you do it. And once you've got these basics done, don't forget about the rest. You want to talk to your accountant to make sure you're doing the right tax selections. You want to make sure you get set up with the right business banker at your bank. You want that person in the bank who can advocate for you and help your business. And you want to work with your attorney to make sure you have the right organizational documents set up for your company. Now, as you can guess, there's going to be 2 ways you can get this all done. The first way, trial and error, go to some website, try to fill out the forms. You can probably tell what my opinion is on that. The second way is you don't have to reinvent the wheel. The fact is, professionals like accountants and attorneys and bankers, we do this all the time. Whether you want your LLC set up yesterday or whether you need it done the next couple of months, working with a professional can make sure it's done correctly for you. And those professionals are going to be part of a team for you. The accountants, the attorneys, the bankers, financial advisors, professionals work together to make sure your business is able to start and grow in the best way possible. So if your company is ready to get started, go to andrewmayers.com, click on that Schedule a Consultation button, and you'll be taken to my personal calendar where we can set up a free legal strategy session to talk about your company and getting you set up. Now, you can usually be set up and going in less than a week, but always remember you want to get it done correctly as well as done quickly.